I was in here rummaging through all my stuff. I've got a giant 3-ring binder full of granny squares. And since I'm in the process of teaching you guys these symbols, I wanted to find, and by the way, if you want to, go ahead and do a screenshot on that. And if you got a printer, you can print it out. That's the first page. And here's the second page. These will be quite a while down the road probably. But anyways, I want to teach people how to read the graphs. So I figured my next one is going to be about triple crochet or treble. And how to identify that on here, which is right there. And anyways, hubby was like, you should show them the process you're going through because it's going to be funny. I know it is. So what I'm trying to do is go through my grannies and find ones that have graphs that will be easy for beginners. And some of them are simple, but that's kind of what we want for the beginning. We purchased these, my daughter did, and I printed them out because I'm one of those that needs a copy. Okay, look, I had to pause you for just a second because I wanted to show you something. Go to the Dollar Tree and get you one of these little clear little paper holders. I forget what they're called, but you'll find them in the stationery section. Just get you one of those, $1.25, and then get you some little dry erase markers. Really cool to have. And that way, not everybody has a printer. Not everybody can just print out whenever they want to. So if you just so happen to get some printed and you don't want to mess them up, you can simply put them in here and then do your dry erase to keep up. I don't know if I can get it in there right. Put it in there. Anyways, and do your dry erase and be like, okay, do round 1. Let's mark that off. And look, that way you can do that and just, boom, gone. Easy. Or if you're doing the graph, you can go where it starts like I do, and I'll put a line through that one to let me know I did that one. And then the next one, I'll do that one, and I did that one, and so on and so on, and you keep up with it. That way I don't get lost. But these are handy. They really are. I was wasting a lot of printer paper and ink, and I'm telling you, doing all of these, that used a whole cartridge by itself, if not more, because some of those are from a long time ago. But anyways, I'm going through this process right here and trying to find some pretty little grannies that are pretty simplified. No fancy stitches or nothing, just, simple. And we've got a lot of pretty ones. The thing is some of them, see how tiny that is? That's tiny. I mean, I can put it right up on you like that, but I don't know how well that's going to come out. You know what? I should clean my screen. Okay, let's see if you can see that any better. Oh yeah, that's not bad. Not great. So we'll just keep that aside because that one's just not good enough. We'll have to do that with the words instead of the graph. And some of these don't even have a graph, which is kind of sad. But because like I said, for me personally, depending on who writes the pattern, it gets really confusing sometimes. And if they have a typo, God forbid they have a typo on, ain't that pretty? on the pattern, the writing of the pattern. Be confusing. But that one is a little bit difficult, so we will save that for another time. Let me put that back in there. And this one, we're not yet ready for that one. We will get to them, I'm sure, over time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the ones that we do aside, and let me get that right. We're going to put it aside, and that way I know I'm not redoing over and over. Okay? And like I said, some of these don't have their graphs. I wish they all did. Anyways, it might be this whole book pretty much right on this one. I try to keep them organized. Here's my odd grannies. These are handy because a lot of times when you want to make cardigans or stuff like that, you need a rectangle, or you need a triangle. Where'd that go? Well, it's supposed to be here. Did I take it out? Oh, no. You wasn't supposed to be there. There we go. There's a oval, which is an odd one. And there's the graph to it. So it's really easy. I mean, it's a little difficult to keep up with the curvage of it. But if you use your stitch markers right, it's so easy. Just keep up with your stitch markers. And here's the corner pieces. That way, you know, in certain things you want a corner, just not a whole granny. And so I put them there. And then I've got a lot of online grannies that some of them I can do and some of them I struggle with. But we will find more, and with your help, you can just tell me what you want me to do, what we want to do, and I'll look it up and see what we can do about it. So this is pretty much my process. So right now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 grannies that I think are going to be pretty easy. And I know I've got more than this because I got books. I got books of grannies and different stitches to do. And but I'm looking forward to all this, and it's a little overwhelming for me because I'm still new at this. And yeah, just trying to think of, once I get done with all the grannies, what's next? But you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm just going to have to take it one step at a time. All right. That's how I'm going to start it. And I'll catch you on the next video. God bless.